I've been performing for as long as I can remember. I've been dancing since I was 7 and started singing and acting shortly after that. After years of performing, I realized that there's one thing I've always wanted to do but never got the chance to do so, which is playwriting. So after years of performing, I decided I want to delve into this realm I've never even explored before for my action research project. And so was the creation of the Sri Lankan project. I knew for sure that I wanted to write a play, but then came the hard part. What was I supposed to write it on? Growing up in a Sri Lankan family, I have always been exposed to the culture and values. My parents, both Sri Lankan, have wanted me to understand the culture. Having never visited before, I have the image of the nation as this beautiful island. Although I understand the language, the religion, and the culture, I fail to understand a major part of the nation's history, the Civil War. After watching the Channel 4 British documentary when I was 15, my perception of this mystical island changed. I was utterly shocked and horrified at all the war crimes that had occurred, mostly to innocent civilians, and the corruption in the government. My project aims to answer the question, why was there a global failure to protect civilian rights during the Civil War? Here's a vlog of me planning my Cycle 1 plan. Start planning vlogs, when those are due, blogs, post when I do, which those are, to be honest, kind of fun, because I do like talking a lot, and yeah, so then I'd start writing my monologues. It's a little stressful right now because there's a lot going on. Initially, my plan was to write a full-length play. Realizing that we actually had a little over 3 months to actually write the play, I realized that the plan would no longer actually be feasible. I definitely struggled with the writing. Playwriting is nothing like writing an essay or a research paper. Although some elements may be similar, I was definitely in for a shock. For the most part, I researched as I wrote. Earlier on the year, we had to write a literary review, a more formal essay, where I discussed the intricate causes of the war. As I was writing, I accumulated research from many resources: scholarly articles, interviews, videos, blogs, conversations, other plays, and even personal experience. A major part of my project was not just playwriting, but directing. I had the opportunity to showcase two of my scenes at Evening of the Arts. Daunting but an incredible experience. The process of directing was much more difficult and frustrating than I thought it would be. I learned so much from the feedback from my actors and the audience that came to see it. Here's a clip of my first cold reading with the actors.
Bye-bye. Durga hangs up the phone and is clearly awestruck. She wears a headache to her hands. Mom, is everything okay? What's wrong? Who's on the phone?
It was Nirmala Auntie. She updated us on the war in Sri Lanka.
That's still going on? God, why can't they just get over it? It's been like 25 years.
It's not as if they are not trying, Shreya. With the amount
Here's a clip of the actors reflecting on their experiences before the show.
Yeah, I actually learned a lot.
Yeah, we did learn a lot about the movie.
Did you know it existed before?
No.
Okay.
I wanna know more though.
Yeah.
Well,
Interestingly enough, the Boston bombings had occurred a day before the performances. I wanted to know how that impacted the actors.
And was telling us, like, if we didn't have all the media coverage of that, we wouldn't know. And so that's kind of featured in the two scenes that we're doing.
Yeah.
And so, like, it just shows, like, the importance of media talking about world events.
yeah,
So, yeah. That was helpful to know,
yeah.
like, to kind of compare it to.
Mhm.
I also really appreciated the feedback that I got from my actors about the characters they were playing and the experiences they shared.
Being the boy that was taken away in Mayuri and just being taken away from your family, not being able to see your mom again, that was hard. That was heart touching to me. So it allows me to act a little bit better being an officer, because
Yeah.
I can actually envision that, but I can't picture myself being a child.
Yeah. Okay.
My final product is definitely a work in progress. I know I'm not done. I have so much more to say. I have so much more research that I've done that I haven't been able to transform into theater. I have so much more to communicate. For me, theater is a place to communicate an underlying message about the human condition. Over the next 4 years, I will be working on my play with a research grant that I received. With this opportunity, I hope to go travel to Sri Lanka and produce a full-length play at the end of my senior year of college. As I look back on my action research project, I realize that it was just a starting point for me. I've never had the chance to play like this in any one of my other classes. I'm so grateful for an opportunity like this and for the creation of the Sri Lankan project. Thank you.